So, our honorable guest for today's session is an ex-manager of special process in Tata Aeronautics Limited and currently director of two newly formed startups. Shri Amol Pusadkar sir holds a BTech degree in mechanical engineering and a master's degree in business administration. He has around 23 years of experience of working at managerial designation with top companies like Tata Advanced System Limited, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, Saint Gobain Abrasives Limited, KEC International, etc. Along with this vast experience as a production manager and special process manager, he also has more than 20 years of experience in training and development of employees working at managerial level. In MNCs, he is known to resolve the complex issues, both technical as well as functional, along with the process oriented issues. He is especially famous in Mahindra and Mahindra Nagpur for resolving conflicts amongst employees and management. He has also been an invited guest in national level panel discussions on various TV channels like Z News, ABP Maza, TV9, Z 24 Stars, and Akashvani Nagpur Kendra. Today, he is with us as an expert guest to deliver a session on revolutionizing education to meet future industrial demands. Pusadkar sir, it is I'm sorry. Today, he is with us as an expert guest to deliver a session on industrial era post COVID 19 change, challenges, and opportunities. So, Pusadkar sir, it is a matter of pride for us to have you as an expert guest for today's session. Now, I will request you to please start the session.
So, welcome to all of you. Today's subject is industrial era post COVID 19 change, challenges, and opportunities. Being an industry person, I wish to present some thoughts related with industry. And because of the calamity of this corona, industry and our whole society is in face lot of losses, huge losses to life and other losses also. So, what will be the picture after this COVID-19? So this is our main subject, and being an industry person, I want to present some thoughts and some realities related with the industries and share all those thoughts with all of you, because you people are the faculty members and you people are the career shapers of the students, and you people or the education institution are the supplying elements for the industries. So, if you all are aware about the industry and industry position and the industrial position of all over India and all of the world, so it will be beneficial to all of you while shaping or while making aware of the students. That's why this today's subject is. So, in terms of COVID-19, we can say that it is unknown and unseen, because we have never heard about such type of big calamity, or even we have not seen such type of calamity in our lifetime. So, it is very, very dangerous. We have lost lakhs of people in India, all over the world also. It is a huge loss to a life. It is the biggest calamity, extreme damage to society, culture, employment, and industry. It's a very big loss and damage to the society, because due to lockdown, many of us have lost their jobs and their sources of employment also. Because of lockdown, our whole system and structure got stuck down, and because of that, it caused a lot of impact on our economy and our social life, our festivals, and our all related things. It causes a lot of impact on the culture also, because our cultural programs, and you have seen that in the Dashera few days back, very few people moved from their houses to their relatives for giving the sona and gold. So it is a loss to culture also. We have faced a lot of losses to employment in industries. Many of the contract people lost their jobs, and the other recruitment process got stopped down. So it is a big loss to the employment and job industry also. Fear of positive. This is again a fear of one fear is added. Prior to COVID, the word positive, this word was very good word, and it always used in very good sense. So positivity, positive culture, positive approach, positive thoughts. But now, after Corona, this change happened. While speaking or keeping this word in any using this word in any terms, positive. So people are fearing about this word positive. So this is once again a change in people's talking language also. And what happens? I want to share you a story about positive or a fear of positive. What happens? It's a just story. We are concerned with the moral of the story. Long back, there was a village, and that time the villages are very few, and the villages are surrounded by one wall, and there is a entry door. That time there was an entry door that time for the entrance in the village. What happens in the one evening, when the security person was there on the gate, he saw one one lady coming, trying to enter in their village. He stopped her and asked her, "Who are you? And why do you want to visit our village?" That time, she told that I am a pandemic. Pandemic means in Marathi or Hindi we called it as Mahamari. In Hindi we called it as Mahamari. So, in the pre-independence period also, such type of pandemics cause a lot of damage to life of the people. So, in this story, she told, "I am a pandemic, I am a Mahamari, and I want only one single person death. I want one single death from your village. So that's why I'm entering your village." The security person allowed her to go, and he warned her that not more than one. But on the next day, when she was returning and when she came to the gate, the security person saw that she had a lot of people with her. So this is a story. That time, the security person asked her, "You promised me that you will take only a one death, but these are the hundred of people with you. Why it is so?" That time, the pandemic told him that I killed only one, but others are killed because of my fear only. So I am not responsible for their deaths. I am responsible for the death of only one. So this is the moral of the story, that fear can cause deaths, and fear can cause a lot of damages to physical and mental health of the people. So we have already also observed it in this pandemic, that many of us or many people have a lot of damages to their life and other things because of the fear. So this is the change what we have seen in this present scenario. Efforts of common man to defeat Corona was definitely very wonderful, and we must appreciate the efforts taken by the common man. Efforts taken by the common man to go or to rush to their own villages. They traveled around the 500, 700 or 800 or 1000 kilometers of distance also to reach their villages. They run, they walk, they cycle, or they traveled with whatever maybe the by bus or truck or whatever the transportation they have taken. What efforts they have taken. It may be correct or it may be wrong, but whatever, because they cannot sustain for a period of 7 or 8 months without any employment or without any work. So it is difficult for them to survive in cities. That's why they went to their home and they want to live with their relatives. Efforts to run business. Common man's taken lot of efforts to run their business. They afford the salaries of their servants or their employees. They whenever they run their business with the lack of capital, they run with their business with the lack of raw material. They run their business in the limited time given by the government. So it is their efforts to run their business and to achieve their goals. So their efforts are also appreciable. Efforts to run social interactions. People try to run all their social interactions with the with all the pandemic or COVID-19 restrictions. So these efforts were taken by a lot of people. Effort to run education, we faculty member, management, top management, institutions all tried a lot to run the education at all cost, and our efforts are really appreciable. Efforts to run industries are doing a lot of efforts to run their industries. They have a lot of problems. They have a problem of their workers. They have a problem of their raw material. They have a problem of skilled manpower presence. So a lot of problems they are facing, but still they are running the industries, and still they want to meet their targets. They want to meet their dispatches, and they want to meet their uh, revenue targets. That's why the efforts taken by a common man, effort taken by a businessman, effort taken by the education people, effort taken by the industries, all efforts are appreciable. But we have seen the changes in this pandemic. And what are the changes? First change is social distancing. We have started our all things with social distancing, and now social distancing is a very well-known word, which is well-known to even kids also. So we all are working in industries with social distancing. I can tell you about industry. When we enter in industry, there is a row, but in all the row, people stands with very patiently and with social distancing. At the entry of the gate, they get one sanitizer bottle, one mask, and after that, and hand gloves if they are working with their own hands. And after that, they can punch. But because of a pandemic, punching got stopped. Every department manager has to send their presentee to the HR, and in this way, since last 7 or 8 months, people are getting their salaries. But this is very good thing that in many of the industries, salaries are not cut or cut even, or it is likely to be a 10%. And many of the industries are in the position to return back the cut down salaries in Diwali or in some other Christmas or in another some period. So this is also again a very good situation for industries. And in industries, whenever the person enters in his department, all the people are advised to work with social distancing. And because of that, many of the industries which are running in general or two shift, they started their third shift also to separate out the people, to reduce the gatherings, to reduce the crowd of the people at the same work session. And it causes a lot of other revenues to the industries also, but it also increases the expenditure of the industry because of their vehicles or their arrangement of transportation, and because of this social distancing change is a change. In our industry, everybody has to wear a mask. Nobody is permitted to work without mask. So this is again a change what we have observed after this pandemic. Digitization, this is the change what we have observed in the society, because we have doing all type of meetings on Zoom or Google app, and some many other apps like Shiksha. Such type of apps are there who are coming in force, and people are using it. So digitization is again a change what we have observed. Health consciousness. So people are very much health conscious, and lot of people who didn't buy their health insurance, but nowadays they buy it. And so this is the health consciousness is again the change what people have seen. Isolation, every people, if somebody is having some viral fever or some other things, people are advised to go in isolation, and people are following the isolation to in order to save their family members. They prefer to be in one single room, and people face a lot of difficulties because of this, but still they are following the isolation. And the social gatherings are completely stopped, and the marriages or the engagements or other things are people are following with the government rules. In 50 people now marriages are going on. So these are the changes what we have observed in present days. Second thing is change that will persist after COVID-19. This means another change which will persist after COVID-19. Low risk taking in business. So this is concerned with the business. Business don't want to take much more risk because of this pandemic. Because of pandemic, what is happening? If there is a news of lockdown in Germany or in England or in the European countries, so people who are having their customers in European countries, they feel fear, and because of that, they don't want to take much risk for inventory management or inventory stock up. So that's why people or business don't want to go for new expansion or new recruitment or new project installation and new purchasing of the machines in this fashion. So low risk taking in business, this is the change that will persist after COVID-19. Less investment, people or business don't want to put more money in their business in next 6 months, because they are feeling that once there is a vaccine all over the world, they will think about the investment, but still they don't have any plan for the investment, stoppage or delay in new projects. So this is the impact what will persist after COVID-19, because the Tesla Motors or General Motors or other big companies who are having their expansion plans, but they stop their plans or they are making their delay in their plans. So this is the change that will persist after next after COVID-19 for near about 4 or 6 months. No recruitment or delayed recruitment. If anybody started their business or they left their job, but as they left their job, still the industries are not in the mentality to recruit new people in place of them. But industries want, they are asking their people to share their responsibilities among them, and that's why they are trying to cut the expenditure, so that this year can be passed out. Less inventory. These businesses all are having such type of mentality that our customers are not ready to buy much more. That's why we are also not ready to buy much more raw material from our vendors or suppliers. That's why businesses are in the mentality to keep less inventory. Lesser the inventory carrying cost, and lesser the inventory carrying cost, there will be lesser will be the EMIs of the bank for carrying the inventory. So So this is the case. This is the mentality of the businesses. Working with less manpower. This is the basic agenda of the company, because whenever there is a problem about production, whenever there is a cut down from the demand from the customer, industries always try to cut down their manpower, and they always try to work with less manpower. And nowadays what people are doing, if some department is having a less orders, they are shifting their manpower to other department, and they are completing their orders. If needed, they are supplying their manpower to other department. In this way they are just shifting the manpower, but they are not taking new manpower. So this is the case, and this is the impact that will persist after COVID-19 near about for 4 to 6 months. This is the reality about the industry. Change in industry that will persist after COVID-19, story of five M's. So I want to share this reality with all of you, that whenever there is a problem of production or less production, industries always try to cut down their overhead expenses on 5 M's. What is the first M? Man, material, method, in machinery and money. They want to cut down their expenses on this 5M. So on this 5 index, they try to work on this, and because of this, we can see the first aim. And what the first aim is telling us, that whenever there is a cut down in production, and because of this pandemic, every industry, whether it may be automobile, whether it may be aerostructures or other industries also, or other businesses also, people cut down their orders, and that's why customers cut down their orders. That's why companies are want to pay less to their manpower. They want to cut down their manpower, but they can cut only the contractual manpower, not the staff members. And that's why, because the skill is important for the industry. If they review all or majority of the manpower, whenever there is a big order, they will not they cannot get the manpower easily. That's why they want to do the less overhead expenses on the manpower. But for that, what happens whenever there is a less orders? Whenever there is a less order, the senior management or the management, they have a focus on the highly salaried people or the senior people who are taking 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs of rupees per month. So all such type of big people, big highly salaried people are in focus of the management, and management takes their appraisals, or the management take their reviews, that are they contributing well for the industries or not, for the company or not, and if not, they can think about them. So this is the case about the man. And second is the material. Industries don't want to purchase more and more material, because in pandemic they have a very bad situation for the orders, and then in the next 6 months they don't know what will be the case about the orders for the industry. That's why they don't want to procure lot much of material. Third thing is method. Industries forcing their manpower, their engineers, their managers to work with the better and better method, so that the all type of wastages will get reduced, their cost will get reduced, and their defects will get reduced or eliminated. And that's why the industries are taking a lot of efforts, and they are also forcing their manpower to do some kaizens, to do some pokayokes, and they are forcing their manpower for the improvements and the cost cutting. So a lot of things are going, and the industry people are in pressure mode because of such type of changes, and these changes will persist till March minimum. Next aim is machinery. The industries who plan for the new purchase or procurement of the machineries, industries don't want to buy now high price machineries, and they are ordering their people to run with the same, as their orders are cut down and less orders they have. They are asking them why we have to procure new machineries. So work with whatever you have. So this is the mentality of the industry, senior management. And money. Industries don't want to waste their monies on any other new changes, new procurement, extra buying of material, big inventories, or manpower, or highly paid manpowers. That's why they want to save each and each pie, each and each penny on every topics, on every end. That's why the industries are focusing on man, material, method, machinery, and money. So this is the change what industry is facing, and it will persist after COVID-19 also for up to minimum up to March. Change in life of the business. A lot of changes happen in the different sectors of the business, and we have a quick review of these. The first one is oil and petroleum products. I want to tell all of you that if I am a manager in one aerospace industry, whenever this pandemic starts and all the country was in lockdown mode, and all people are suggested to be at home or to work from home, that time what happens, a person like me, I stop going in company, I stop moving in the city, I stop going outside the city, I stop going on trips or picnics. That's why what happens, there will not be any use of my car. My car is stopped. The fuel consumption of my car is stopped. I am not using the public transport, example bus, example train, example flights, example whatever it may be. So I am not using the public transport. And what happened because of that? Because of that, all the oil and petroleum products demand, oil and petroleum product demand is going down and down, and because of this, the change in life of business, they face very much change. Their business or their demands cut down up to 50%. So their revenues also got cut down with the 50%, but their overhead expenses are the same. And that's why Hindustan Petroleum, BPCL, and other ONGC and other companies also, they are facing the problems. Aerospace industries, all the aerospace industries, their orders, their customers cut down their orders by 50% or 60%, and at the time of renewing their contracts, now they are taking they want a lot of discounts, and discount up to 50 or 60 or 65%. So aerospace industries are in trouble, and people are traveling less, and less international travel, less domestic travel, and because of that, only the rich people, or only the people who want to go for joining, or who want to meet their parents, or in such cases, for the case of emergency, not for picnic, not for casual way, people are not traveling, they are traveling only for the sake of emergency situation, and that's why it caused a lot of impact on the aerospace business. And because of that, the aerospace companies are not buying new aircrafts, and because of that, the foreign customers like Airbus and Boeing, they cut down their orders by 50 or 60%. That's why the aerospace industry face a lot of challenges, and they are facing now also. Public transport, public transport companies like MSRTC or other state transport, or the trains or the railway, they face a lot of problems, and they face a lot of shortages of revenues in their daily business because of the stoppage or lockdown of stoppage of their services in all over the country. That's why it's a very big impact on their business. Hotel and restaurants. Nowadays, few days back on 5th of October, government given the permission to open hotel and restaurant, but prior to that, 6 or 7 or 8 months, they face a lot of difficulties. They have to pay the salaries of their workers, and they have to put some inventories with them, and they have to wait for the orders of the government. And because of that, they face a lot of challenges, and lot of impact. Their business got impacted, and this is the change in life of business of the hotel and restaurant industries. Hospitality and event management. Hospitality and event management both face a lot of changes and lot of difficulties because any big events, there is no big events, and the Hotel Taj and a big hotels, they stop their services in pandemic. That's why they occurred a lot of losses in this pandemic. Live sports now, even if the now IPL, we are playing IPL, but it is in Saudi countries, not in India. That's why all the live sports are stopped, and this is the big impact on the live sport because of the pandemic. Manufacturing industries, a lot of impact on the manufacturing industries because of the very less orders from their customers and very less demand from the market. That's why the manufacturing industries have to cut down their products. They are running under efficiency. Means if they are in the position of producing 100 pieces, they are now producing 30, 40 or 50 pieces. They are running under their capacity, but they already invested for the 100% capacity and they are working on 50%, 40% of the capacity. It means that their overhead expenses are more, and they have to pay the EMS of the banks. And if they don't pay the EMS, a bank will not give them other money or other fund for their investment, for their expansion, or for any other purposes. So, the manufacturing industry is very badly in trouble. Automobile industries are also in trouble, and in today's rainy season, tractors or cars industry face a lot of problems, and people are not going to buy the tractor or to buy the cars. Nowadays, some sales are hike. Industries feel some hike in their selling, but it is not comparable with the last year their sale. So this is the impact on the automobiles. FMCG products, if the people are not moving, then their consumption will be low, and that's why the FMCG products face a lot of reduction in their sale. But still, people are moving, and the FMCG products related with their day-to-day life, they are having a very good sale. So people want to stock up their lot of things related with the day-to-day life. So such type of products are having very good sale, but other products are feel shortages in their sale. Steel industry, as the manufacturing industries are not working well. That's why the steel industries are not also working well, and it causes a lot of impact on the employment of the people. Real estate is completely gone down. They are not working well, and nobody want to put their money to buy some land or buy some plots. Construction industry has gone a lot of changes, and they face a lot of troubles because nobody want to buy some flat or build their houses. So that's why nobody want to invest in such type of real industries or construction. That's why real estate and construction, they have gone down, and they face a lot of problems. And because of the people who transport to their own native place or own destination, that's why they are also construction industry also face lot of problems about the manpower and about their skill sets. So these are the changes in life of the business. Cinema industries also got down, their shooting stop, and the cinema halls are not open till date. And after a few days back, they opened, but still people are not going to watch cinema because of people are in fear. And when there is a fear in the society, nobody want to enjoy. And this position or this situation will go up to March maybe. Job market, very big loss to job market. Industries are not contacting with the consultancies for the recruitment, and that's why there is no demand from the manufacturing or other type of industries for the new recruitment. Job markets or job industries, they have gone down. They face a lot of difficulties to pay the salaries of their people or their employees. So this is about the change change what we have faced and what we will face after the pandemic. So this is about the change and pandemic what we have observed till late, and we will move to the challenges. But prior to that, if you have any question or if you want to, your thoughts, you can. So you can ask some questions if you are in mind, or you can share your views also.
Sir, there is one query.
Yes.
In one of the sessions prior to this, our one of our resource persons who happens to be a head of training and placement department shared that even in right from 2018 to 2020, this year also, after even after this corona pandemic, the sector that has hired maximum number of students is financial institutions. So, and you are saying that there is a threat to financial institutions. So, what do you think? In which direction will this go in the time to come? So, like, will the number of recruitments in financial institutions lower now, or what is it that is your perspective on this? Is what we would
Okay,
want to understand.
so I am coming to your question is very good, and your question is related with the next slide, that is challenges to accept. I have explained about the changes we have faced and changes which will persist after COVID-19 up to March. But this question is related with the challenges about what we have to accept. And the first one is financial institution. What the honorable speaker told to you, that it was correct, because in many times I know that in last year in VNIT also one financial institution has given the package of 26 lakhs to the student. So financial institutions are in boom and they are hiring people a lot, and that's why there is a very big growth in the job market of the related to the financial institution. But after pandemic, I'm telling you, or want to put my thoughts on the threats or the challenges, and threat to what? That is financial institution. And why I am saying this, that it is a threat to the financial institution. And what is threat? Pandemic is a threat. What is the threat in pandemic? Lockdown. And why lockdown is a threat to the financial institution? Because of lockdown, people are not working. They are not producing at as much as they produced last year. So production going down, their revenues going down, their expenditure going down, all things are going down. That's why financial institution whose business is to take the deposits and give some loans to the micro or macro businesses, they are in trouble now, because people are having a less capacity of paying. That's why they are in trouble. And since March, government has suggested the banks to not to take the interest on the loans given by the given to the customers. That's why, and nowadays there is a case in the Supreme Court about the moratorium. And what is it is, government is suggesting the court and the banks that don't take the interest on the interest not paid by the people. So government, Supreme Court asked the government to take the surety to pay it to the bank, and government has taken the surety of paying the interest on the interest in behalf of their customers to the banks. So this is the case, but the financial institutions are facing a lot of challenges. They are facing a lot of challenges because they had given a lot of loans, big number loans to the industries or businesses, and now the industries or businesses are having very less orders in their hands. So they are having they incur very less revenues, or they will incur very less revenues in the coming days. So in such a condition, they are not in a position to pay the EMIs of the bank, and it is in lakhs of rupees. If the bank will not get the EMIs from the industries or businesses, bank will not have any cash in their hand. to pay to give the loans to the common people or for the business or for the industries. And in such a condition, what will happen? The country will, or the financial institution will go down to the financial emergency. And it's a very mercy of the God, and it's a very good thing from the common man that the industries, common man, education institution, all are working a lot, and their efforts are very big. That's why India is again rising again, and financial institution will be also in good condition. But still, up to March, they will not be in the good condition because people are not having the paying capacity. They are not paying their loans. They are not paying their EMIs, and if for a period of 1 year or for 8 or 10 months, if the bank not provide any loans to the customer, they will not arrange, they will not earn any revenues from the people or from the business or from the industries. And that's why this is a challenge to the financial institution to how to manage their overhead expenses and how to schedule some very good schemes for the customers, and so that they can earn a lot of money or a lot of revenues from the people, business or industries. So this is a threat to the financial institution. Second one is education. Pandemic situation is challenging to the education because people don't want to pay their fees. Why they don't want to pay their fees? Because parents are saying that you people are not taking any classes in the colleges, and why we have to give a lot of money fees to you. And the state government also taken the side of the parents, and they inform the educational institution that you have, if you are taking only online classes, then your other expenses are cut down. That's why you have to take only the fees related with your expenses. So this is the challenging position because government is not providing the scholarship to the colleges. Yeah, students are not paying their fees. So in such a condition, the educational institution or the management are unable to pay the salaries of the faculties also, and they are also in very much trouble. So in such a condition that education institutions are in trouble and they are facing a lot of challenges because of pandemic. And now up to March, I would think that up to March this position will improve, but still they are trying and they will win definitely. Third thing is business. Business is facing a lot of challenges. First, the challenge of lockdown. People, government not allowed to start their business. Second thing, they have to pay the salaries. They have to maintain their inventory. They have to run for the raw material. They have to produce their material. And in the absence of the manpower, they are having a lot of skill problem at the time of working and meeting the deliveries to the customers. And after that, they are also having a problem of cash in their hand. They are having a problem of calling from the banks, and they are having a problem from the rebate payment from the customer because of this pandemic. So business condition is very bad, and they are fighting and struggling a lot. So their efforts are really appreciable. And next thing is industry. Industries are striving a lot. They are the most flexible person. They adopted a lot many things. They adopted the timing, changing their timings of the shift. They adopted a less number of manpower. They adopted all the rules from the government. They are working very as per the rule from the government. They cannot bypass the rules of the government because of the government. They are facing a lot of problems, but still they are following the rules of the government, and they don't want to play with the health of the people. That's why they are doing a lot of things for the healthy employees and and their production. So industry are facing a lot of problems. Their orders are cut down from their customers. They are having inventories. They are having finished good storages, but their customer is not ready to buy it, and that's why they are unnecessarily paying the EMIs or the interest on the finished good material. They are also paying the interest on the inventory what they are carrying out, and they are paying unnecessarily a lot of salaries to the contractual people and their employees also. So industries are really in trouble, and the society is also facing a lot of challenges. Society is facing a lot of challenges because all the social institutions, all the social programs, social gatherings, social festivals, all are not working, and because of that, the people cannot meet one another. They cannot share their views, and people are feeling very lonely. And there are a lot of cases of suicides, and because of that, there is nobody who can help other. And in this fashion, a lot of NGOs and other institutions are working for the society, but still the society is facing a lot of challenges because of the pandemic. Challenges for industry. This is the special subjects for my side, and you can get aware about this. So challenges for industries, productivity improvement. So this is the challenge to the industry, because productivity is concerned about man, material, method, machinery, and money. Industry is putting their inputs, and they want much and more output from the same input. And if you achieve more output from the same input, then it is called as productivity improvement. But for the case of productivity improvement, you can adopt some good technologies, you can improve your methods of production, you can reduce the manpower, you can reduce the resources what you are using to produce that much of production. So in this case, there is a cut short from the orders from the customers. Suppliers and vendors are not working well. Transportation facilities are not good. That's why industries are unable to get the raw material from their suppliers and vendors. And because of that, they are having very less orders in their hand. And in this case, if they are having some of the orders from the customer for fulfilling the demand, for fulfilling the dispatches, they have to strive a lot of work, strive a lot of efforts to bring the material to achieve the raw material. And in the same manpower, because a lot of people are facing corona positive cases in their companies, so they have to follow all the guidelines from the customer also, and from the government also, and from the regular government authorities also. And because of that, they are facing a lot of challenges. And in such situation, if you want to achieve the productivity improvement, it's a very big and difficult thing for the industries. But still, they are striving hard for the Kaizens, for the Bukayukes, and for a lot of the things for the productivity improvement. Maintaining quality. This is again the challenge, because many of the people are they are go in when whenever the people of very good skill set face the corona. In such cases, a lot of absenteeism industry face, and because of the absenteeism, there is a huge shortage of skill set related with the manpower, and that's why it can affect on the quality of the material. And that's why the people or the industry people are striving very hard to achieve the same quality which is asked by the which is asked by the customer. And that's why maintaining quality, this is again a very big challenge for the industry. Cost cutting, this is a very big challenge for the company, because nowadays management is not ready to give some more funds to the industry, and the revenues are cut down. That's why in the same revenue, the fixed cost or the fixed expenses are the same, but still the government or still the industry want to produce more. And in such case, they want to produce more with the less cost, and that's why they are doing a lot of projects for the cost cutting related with the raw material, cost cutting related with the energy, cost cutting related with the manpower, cost cutting related with the material, cost cutting related with the machines. All they are trying hard for the cost cutting. Managing delivery, this is again a very big challenge for the company, because of pandemic, all the transportation facilities are weakened down, and in some weak transportation facilities, they are having the problem of presently, and whenever the people are there, they cannot sure about the skill set what they are presently what they are present on the day, and if they are having very less orders, but in the less order, if they want to achieve the dispatches, that for that managing delivery is a very big challenge for industries. Safe environment. Industries want to keep the environment safe. They want to keep the very good health of their employees and their workers because of their vision and mission and their ethical practices, and along with it because of the government statutory restrictions. So they want to give a safe environment to their employees, and that's why they are working very hard. So this is again a challenge to work in the shadow or in the shelter of Corona. It is very difficult to achieve the safe environment. Workforce with high moral. Workforce with high morale. So workforce with high morale because why? Because of pandemic, people are facing a lot of sense of fear in their mind that if I am working here and some person is working with me, so maybe he is corona positive, or some member of his family may be positive, and because of that I can be positive and my family members will be in trouble. So this is an environment of fear, and in such type of environment, people definitely have a sense of fear in their minds because of this workforce with high moral, it is a very big challenges for the industry. Keeping less overheads. This is again a challenge for the industry. This is again a challenge for the industry because they have to cut down they have to cut down the costs related with the manpower, with the material, with the methods, with the new machinery, with the procure, with the new starting of new projects. They have to cut down all their expenditure till minimum up to March. So this is the challenge for the industry. Waiting for orders and good business condition. So industry have to they are forced to wait for the good situation and good business condition. They are forced to wait for the global change in the situation, and that's why they are doing a lot of things. So these are the challenges for the industry. So anybody have some question in their mind, or if somebody want to produce their thoughts, they can.
Sir, everybody is talking about digitization, and while we are talking about this digitization, we would want to understand as to how are the companies that are mostly engaged in mechanical engineering activity, how are they going to cope with this?
Yes. So it's a very good question again. I'm expecting all such questions from the faculty members because they are the people who are working with the students, and they want to place their students in the industries. So in such case, they have to read the market situation, and in pandemic, opportunity never ends. So in pandemic, though the manufacturing industries, though the petroleum industries, though the hospitality and restaurant industries and other type of industries, automobile sector or FMCG sector, steel industries, and if all these industries are facing a lot of problems and it directly impacts on the recruitment of the company, but still some industries are doing well, and industries who are with digitization, they are doing very well. So there are a lot of chances of jobs in the digitization. So the people who want to place their students, so instead of keeping the traditional mentality, you have to read the market situation. Where are the jobs? And wherever the jobs, you have to go there. You have to make a rapport with the industries, and we have to place our students. If many of the mechanical engineering students, they have a mentality that we will work in the poor, but nowadays mechanical industries are not paying a lot of very good packages to the students also, and it is not essential or necessary that everybody should get placed in TAL or Tata or Tata Advanced System or Mahindra and Mahindra or John Deere. So it is not important, and it is not necessary also. So we have to read the market situation, and the digitalization is now the key. People are moving toward digitalization, and up to March the situation will prolong. And Oxford University, they also told and declared that we will run this year. We will run this year as an online year, and all our expense, all our management will be online. So a lot of startups are getting started in this digitized world. So they are having a lot of jobs, but we don't have any skill, we don't have manpower or skilled manpower. That's why there is a need of starting some good courses about the digitization and a lot of things related with the digitization or the IT industries or the machine learning or artificial intelligence. So mechanical people can get job in industries related with the intelligence also, because artificial intelligence, it is not only related with the it is not only related with the IT field, but it is the need. Computer or IT is the, it is not a name of a branch, it is the need of the era. So mechanical industry, civil industry, or any industry, they all are in need of artificial intelligence. So if mechanical people studied it, they make some courses of AI or Python, so they can get recruited in some in Mahindra and Mahindra or other industries also. And at the time of interview, they can produce their thoughts in such a manner that being a mechanical engineer, if I know artificial intelligence, I can serve the industry in a very well and better manner. Because, for example, if there is a machine, and if there is, we deployed one person who is IT fitter, and his work is to fill the oil whenever it is drained out. So artificial intelligence, what it can do, it can if it is implemented in the machine, so the AI can instruct the machine that if the level is drained down, the motor will get automatically started, and the oil will get filled in the tank, and so that the machine can run without any stoppage and without any manual intervention. So, being a mechanical person, if I learn artificial intelligence, if I learn machine learning, it will be helpful for the mechanical industries also. And mechanical industries also want to cut down their expenditure, and that's why they want to cut short the manpower, or they want to deploy their manpower in some other work and in some other fruitful work. They want to do, or they want to get done all the work which can be get done with the help of the technology. They will do it with the help of the technology, and wherever only the manual intervention is needed, their manpower will get trained, and they can get multi-skilled, and they can be utilized in some other places. That's why a mechanical engineer with the flavor of artificial intelligence or digitization, they can it will increase the chances of their employment in the mechanical industries. So this is the answer of your question.
Thank you, sir. That answers the query.
So there is one thing in this pandemic, digitization. There are a lot of startups are starting in society, and they are in the requirement of a lot of manpower. But still, the people are not there in the colleges also, or in the industry also. That's why they are facing a lot of problems. If they have some a lot of projects related with the digitization, they are unable to carry forward such type of projects, because there are projects, but still there is a deficiency of the manpower and skilled manpower. That's why many projects are not can be carried out because of the absence of manpower. So colleges can do a lot of things. They can arrange courses with the Python. They can arrange courses with the machine learning. They can, if they are doing, running the courses about the CS, that is computer science, so they can get train their people about .NET and C Sharp and latest technologies, which can be helpful to the IT industries, and IT industries can provide them lot of jobs. And the mechanical, electrical, and electronics and telecommunications, such type of branches also can get recruited because by the IT industries. So this is the main opportunity for the colleges and for the students also. So e-platform. Second thing is e-platform. Many few years back, what we have observed, every marketing or network marketing can be done with the help of door-to-door marketing, man-to-man contact, and door-to-door selling was the key. But nowadays, because of pandemics, nobody want to go to the home of anybody, or anybody don't want to allow any new person at their home. That's why e-platforms are there, and e-learning platform are also there. People now people are using only Google Meet and Zoom for running their classes. But Google Meet or Zoom, this is the only video conferencing tool, and this cannot solve the basic motive of the education. So there are lot many companies. I know one company that is named as Shikshala. So that company made the e-learning platform, and they cover from the admission to the result, all the processes in their software. So it is a beneficial thing for the educational institution, tuition classes, or the universities, because we have faced a lot of problems in the Amravati University, Nagpur University, or other universities also at the time of the exam of the final year students. So such type of e-platforms can help colleges and the students for the new recruitment. So we must read the market. We must make our students ready for the jobs, or for the employment in e-platforms or digitization or network marketing. Network marketing is also one, again, a source of recruitment or employment for the people or the students, because now everybody want to do their business pan India, and if you want to set up your business pan India, there is no any other resource to go pan India in the shortest period, in a very less funds. That is called, that's why the network marketing is essential. So courses related with the network marketing, people can get good jobs in the market, and they can start the consultancies also, and they can help the small startups and other companies also in very small amount. Boom in healthcare and pharma products. There is a very big boom in the healthcare and pharma products. Why it is so? It is because the people are now very much health conscious. Those who have not purchased any health insurance, they purchase nowadays, and that's why healthcare industries are in boom now. And the same thing is about the pharma products. The pharma products are selling a lot, and the companies sold the products never before nowadays. So pharma products are in boom. So healthcare industries and pharma industries, they can give you a lot of jobs to your students. But being a civil engineer, being a mechanical engineer, being an electrical engineer, being an electronics engineer, how can I enter in pharma product? This is the basic restriction about the. This is the psychological inertia of the students and their parents also. How can I get enter into Lupin, because Lupin is a pharma company? I want to go in Mahindra and Mahindra. I want to go in automobile. But as good as automobile, pharma is a very growing sector. And if nowadays if pharma is providing a lot of jobs to the students, we must make our mindset ready for pharma or ready for the healthcare or the companies who are in boom. So there is no issue. A mechanical engineer can work in pharma company also. He may be in the maintenance department, but still he is required there. Electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, electronics engineer, all can get recruited in pharma companies. So pharma companies now they are in pharma companies like Cadila, like Piramal Healthcare, like Lupin. There are a lot of companies, big companies, and they can give a lot of employment. Courses related with the safety. It also can give a lot of employment because in every company there is one safety officer, two or three safety officers, and people can work there. I saw many mechanical engineers who started their career working with Godrej and other companies or Hindustan Unilever also. So they started their career in pharma companies, and pharma companies are also paying very good packages to them. So this is another way of getting recruited, and we must be on the side of the wind. We cannot walk on the opposite direction of the wind. So be with the wind, be with the force, and get at the top of the success. Mental health, spiritual science, and psychology. So this is again mental health of the people. So there are a lot of challenges to the people in keeping their mental health in very good condition. But all the psychologists, all the people who are teaching yoga and some other things related with the mental health, they are now in boom and they can do their business very good. And the people now are very health conscious and they want to do something for about their mental health. So they can do very good business in mental health resources also. Spiritual sciences are now also in boom, and people need shanti and their calm and quietness, and they can get it because of the spiritual sciences. Psychology is one again sector where people are finding a lot much opportunities because in every home a child or a teenager or a young student or a married woman or a married couple all are facing a lot of challenges, mental challenges, and that's why they need the help of the psychologist, and that's why psychologists can help them better. So these are the opportunities for the industries or for the institution, for the educational institution, for the parents, for the students also. So if you have any questions regarding this, you can ask. So if you people don't have any questions, you can ask me or you can share your views at the end. And opportunity never ends. What it indicates? It indicates nature and environment. Before pandemic, people are running about for their career, for their business, for their industry. They all are running. But because of pandemic, now all the things are cut down, shut down, and people are forced to think on what they are doing. They are just playing with their health. They are just playing with their mental calmness, mental quietness, mental shanti, and they are playing with their relationship also. So, because of the lockdown, because of the pandemic, it is observed that in many houses, in many families, people feel difficulty. People feel difficulty to live with one and another because before pandemic, they all are running. Wife is doing some jobs in some company and husband is also doing some jobs in some other companies. Their kids are in their schools and they are in classes and they are in their playing homes all there. So these people don't have any time for each other. So because of pandemic, they are forced to live with one another. So in some home, people are living very happily, and in some home there is a lot of problems because of their collective living or living together. There are a lot of problems. So we must pay attention to the nature and environment because of a lot of our pollution is going on, and because of pollution, our health and our whole life is getting cutting down or reducing down. And because of that, we are for the environment and we are for the nature also. So we must think about the nature and we must think about the environment. We must create all the ideas and all the solutions which is pro environment, not against environment. Being an engineer, being a student, being a parent, being a faculty member, we must do all our activities for the environment, and for the environment. So this is the requirement of the industry, institution, and all, that we must be with the environment, nature, all. Alternate energy. This is again the opportunity for all of us. Use of alternate energy. This can create a big job opportunities for all of us, because in India we have a rainy season, we have a winter, we have a summer also, we have hundreds of rivers in our country, we have a heavy rain areas in our countries, we have a stormy area in our country also. So we can run, and we have sea, Arabian Sea, Hindi Mahasagar, we have sea also. So we can utilize all the natural resources as the alternate sources of energy. We can use the solar energy, we can use the tidal energy, we can use the wind energy. All energy must be utilized by us to carry on our work, and this can be the alternate energy for the tomorrow. And that's why the coal and water and these energies we must use with some restrictions also. So alternate energy, use of alternate energy is very much essential. And if nowadays we feel that solar is a very important source of energy in India, because we face the summer of 45, 46, 47 degrees centigrade. So we have a sun or a sunny days in India. So if we have some courses about this solar energy utilization of solar energy for power, so our industries can cut down their prices. They can earn a lot of money by solar power also. So our students can supply the solutions of using solar power for the water treatment, for the water flow, and for other things. We can generate electricity because of the solar. So alternate source of energy and our projects related with the alternate source of energy can give you a proper employment also in the industry. So this is very important. Insurance industry. This industry, many of us can think that how an engineer can work in the insurance industry, because the insurance industry are ready to pay give job to the intelligent students. So intelligent students can be from the any discipline, but they can be from the engineering discipline. And a lot of big insurance houses, they are paying 25 lakhs package to the fresher graduates also. So insurance industry is a very big industry, and we can do a lot of things, and not about door to door selling insurance, but selling general insurance is a big sector where we can do a lot of things. Engineer can do a lot of things, and the other financial institutions who are providing loan to the industries or businesses, so engineers can go there, they can evaluate the machines, they can value, they can make the estimate of the business, and they can provide the report to the insurance agencies that what sort of machines they have, and what is the value of it, and how much loan or how much insurance we can pass to them. So engineers can do a lot of things in the insurance industry, and if there is a market need from the insurance industry, we can get easily jobs there. So this is the opportunity that will never end after Corona or after pandemic also. One there is thing is Ayurveda. So use of Ayurvedic medicine is not only the case, but there are a lot of chances of growth for the Ayurveda or Ayurvedic industries. Huh? And what are the chances? Chances are there because in agriculture, people want to grow the medicinal plants in their farms, but if they have a proper supply chain management, and here the engineers can play a role. Supply chain management is a role of engineer. So engineer can play a role in the supply chain management of the medicine or fruits or some agriculture products, and they can supply it to the companies, and they can do lot of improvements, or they can do lot of startups for the processing on the agriculture products. And that's why I put it organic farming, Ayurveda, and alternative medicine. So these are the ways where our students can do a lot of things. So students can have the opportunities in Ayurveda, organic farming, alternative medicine, and in farming also. So they can put their technological sense or technological essence in the farming, and they can reduce or eliminate the fatigue of the farmer, because nobody is ready to do farming. All want easy money, and all want to come to the cities and to enjoy life. But if our students can do their projects related with the farming, the farm industries or farm equipments, then it will be a very good change. It will bring a very good change in the organic farming or in the farming or other sectors. So it can create opportunities and job for the students. Artificial intelligence, I stated that this is a very, very, very good area where our students can do a lot of things. And how artificial intelligence can help? Artificial intelligence can help defense sector. Artificial intelligence can help environment, climate sector. Artificial intelligence can help farming sector. They can help industries. They can help transportation. They can help security. They can help health industry, they can help insurance industry, they can help lot of industries. And that's why artificial intelligence, I can suggest all of you that please provide some courses or provide some certifications or skills to your students to get employable in the industries. And I can tell you there are a lot of jobs in the artificial intelligence industry. So do something for it. It is an opportunity which will never end. And finally, I can tell you that life is important. Do whatever you want, do whatever studies you want, go abroad or work in India, but life is important. Do whatever things for your calm and peace and your shanti. You can do a lot of things, and you must, being a student, being a faculty, or being an industrial person, all must work about for their life and for their life, because life is important. Corona taught us the lesson that life is important, industry is not, or education is not, working is not, everything is not important, but life is important. And we lost lot many of loved ones because of this corona, because of this pandemic. So because of pandemic, lot of changes came to our life, but a lot of challenges are in front of us, but we can do a lot of things, and a lot of opportunities are also there. So we can face pandemic, we can win pandemic, and at the end we can say that hum honge kamyab. And I want to congratulate all of the faculty members and the management who put such a very good session to interact with the faculty members. And being an industry person, I can assure you that industry will grow and there will be very good employment chances for the students and for the education institution also. So thank you very much. Thank you to the organizers. And if anybody have any questions, they can ask me or they can put their views also. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Amol Pusadkar sir, for an insight into the industry and what are the challenges that the industry itself is facing, and in which particular sector the opportunities can be found in the time to come. If any of the if any of the attendees have any questions, you can ask, please.